Welcome back to my channel, guys. I hope you're watching this video. Listen, as usual, I like to keep it simple. um yes, we're looking at Mrin software right now, up 25%. Was up as high as $11.42. Now we saw there's a small pullback in the $10.73. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos, and I hate to sound like a salesman, but at the end of the day, guys, I'm only sharing when I'm buying and selling, or I shared when I sold, when I exit. Hopefully I can upload this. I won't really be doing much editing to these videos because I wanted to get to you as soon as possible. Now, if you're subscribed, definitely you will get a notification if you hit that notification bell right there. This is very useful because, listen, not all of us can watch the screen all day. And if someone else is out there that's doing that job for you, it pays. Make sure you subscribe, hit that subscription, hit that notification bell so it notifies you when there's a video that's get uploaded. Now, 2 3 days ago, I made a video and I says, guys, I bought into Morin in the low $5 and I sold at $10.68. And I said, I'm waiting for a pullback. Now, the next trading day, we saw the stock drop um, $8.35. And then we saw it bounce back to closing off just around $9.30. And then obviously we saw it pull back yesterday in the $7.50. This was an opportunity. I tweet out right away and I says, hey, it's gonna run for money right now. We saw it spikes up yesterday before closing to 880, closed off just around $8.50. Let's take a look here. We can see it was in the low $7.54 for the day yesterday. And then right after closing, we saw here it closed, it rides up, and just before the closing bell to hit, we saw it goes all the way until it goes to 880, and then it closed off just around $8.55. Now, the great thing about that is that in the aftermarket, we saw some crazy numbers. It goes from 850 to $9.88. So I was able to sell right around 978. I made a note on my channel right away that says, hey, I sold, wait for a pullback. And this was perfect, guys. We see this morning it pulled back all the way down to $8.22. If you look at the early trading hours in the morning, we saw it was in the $8.22. And then it just exploded from $8.22 to as high as $11.42. Now, listen, I've made a ton in the last 3 days on these trades. Now, a few months back, I let you guys know in a similar situation when Mrin was trading. When Mrin was trading in the low, like $5.80, I made a video and I says, guys, at $6.20, you need to buy before it rise. Now, if you sat around, we saw that it jumps to first run up to $12 and came back down, then run up to $18, came down into $10, $11, then it shoots up back in the $19, then came back in the 15s and low 14s, and then we saw it breaks $27 per share. Now, if you had made profit back then, it would have been a great situation as well. But as usual, I tell you guys that I like to make profit both ways. Either it's going down, I make profit. When it's coming up, I make profit. You won't be 100%. You just got to position yourself at the right time. Everyone's situation is different. Don't worry about doing stuff the exact same way as someone else. Just do what you can do. For example, on Monday, we saw some crazy low numbers here. If we take a look back on the 20th, we saw it was trading between 498 and 505. If you got in at that time, it would have been perfect because you saw we had a breakout here go up to as high as 1088. If you sell over 10, it would be perfect because you could have got back in the trade at below $8 and then profit again on this huge run that we saw today. So, guys, listen, please do some research. It's very volatile at this point. It's a great round. Now, we understand the news in terms of the Google and in terms of the Creole as well. There's two different news that's going on there. So we expect there's going to be a huge amount of run and a huge amount of profit that can be made in the long run. Now, if you made money in the last few months, it's a similar pattern. If you've been trading this stock, now I've made a ton of trade in this one stock particular, so I've made a few ins and out, but you got to find a sweet spot. Everyone's situation is different, guys.